skies certainly aren't cooperating, Brock, but for a lot of those guys on the fields, this is perfect football weather. As we welcome you to another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between these road warriors
shift me a little
and
bit
the home team.
back into the mode.
On the cap sideline, look at their head coach.
Rain.
These guys coming off their first loss of the year don't want to fall to 500 here. And on the other sideline, look at the Wizards head coach. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward, and everybody just about set. And we are underway in London. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here.
His name is
and they'll be led
Israel.
out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games. You're not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying those things here.
Nearly an interception on that play, so it'll be second down. So play number one almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number two has in store. Throwing again on second. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
They'll
throw, 3rd and long. That's a quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions
that safety that they got to sign with the Chiefs in real life.
You got it online, you feel good about it going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Well, here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
You know, Ken, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you all games.
I haven't said his name came out.
3 touchdowns, 1 pick.
I remember.
Big old win last week.
He couldn't do shit as a rookie.
This is the first carry for a rookie from Florida. Well, maybe the
Couldn't
rest of
do
the
nothing
game's
as
going to be
a
headed
rookie
in the
last
proper
year in
direction,
San
but their
Diego.
first play winds up going
I mean, not
backwards.
San Diego, San
So some
Antonio.
immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. John,
City of London, love.
They're going to try and throw here.
Look at that. Ooh, what was it?
Knocks it free, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Here we go, set. 60 ready.
Yes, Oli, man. He tried to needle that. He going back.
Take him down.
Still this time I'm going to hold it though.
A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
What I'm talking about. This action cracking on this ReeceMustSee football network in the rain.
All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we
I'm
can see
excited about
maybe
that
our
number
first
28,
touchdown
boy.
here,
He's a
or at least avoid.
He's a handful.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but
Stay on him.
hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
He's got to catch it on to his ass. He can do nothing in the second half. He had all this pressure in the first half, didn't he?
Back-to-back carries here. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. They'll take second
they
down
said
behind the sticks now after that
Montreal lost last week.
45, wide. Hut.
He's going to throw it.
Oh, shit.
And he's got it. Scooped up by the defense.
Damn, he paid for that.
Return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field the second time.
Houston 3-0.
From 37.
London 3-0. Toronto 3-1.
On first down,
the key.
And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
Yeah, Fox and Steelers they won back last season. He's on from
around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on
Zaire White. He played.
Throwing it on second down. Short pass
Play for them. Let me go and get a set up.
4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
Only get a shit up.
I know they got a completion.
They got it.
Completions, you never turn them down. But to make that
was started last year in
that is way too much risk for that reward.
And rolling with him to Toronto. I said that time. Roll somebody in. They rolling with Scott. Scott was the backup. That boy Scott nasty though. 3 rushing touchdowns.
On the table here for
Week 4.
Let's go.
That game against the Blues.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
So this dude was the backup in back last season.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down
about the root.
is so demoralizing to that
That's what he's saying. That's where his level is to the root. Yeah, they on that ass. That boy Mike.
Only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Gotta be, if not the best, one of the best middle linebackers in this league. See, he got that X factor.
They're throwing it.
We're like, oh shit, that defense on the league.
Interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes them. It's going to be third down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him.
Whatever they did in the offseason, I like it. They were at the bottom. Especially in the hard-ass division where 3 teams make it to the playoffs and you the only team that make it. Come on. Damn, we couldn't get him out. Running again.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
You ain't gonna be a
You
mug.
know, I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Wings.
That's taken at the 15. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game.
In Portland. That's where Keenan was. The running back from Montreal. They was in Portland.
See a couple of short tempers, Brock. Not happy they fumbled away that series.
Now, fumbles are one of those mistakes, Kate, you don't get a lot of grace for in the NFL. Just one a game is too many.
They can give you the ball. Look at him. Look at him.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground,
out of Florida.
Just infuses your offense.
They're going back to the boy.
Ready?
You want the boy breath.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up
head
second
coach,
and 8.
man, doing good. He ain't nervous, man, in the division full of monsters.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time right.
Yeah, he couldn't do nothing with it. That boy Sheriff was in the ass.
And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just
Sure.
try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life.
Got
and when
the
you get that sack,
Judge must not be out of this.
That's
I like this.
They're in the
What are
long
they gonna
form
do with
here.
it? Oh, they come.
He goes down again. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
What is it, Kate, they say about luck? Isn't luck the crossroads of preparation and opportunity? Well, that's exactly what the safety's done today. Put himself in the right spots and taken advantage. First, recovers the fumble, and now in front of an open lane to get his first sack of the game.
You ain't lying. I was going to say that. He recovered that fumble earlier. He going to do what?
This is the 32. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. This offense getting all set for
One
the
or two
series.
games tonight
And it's
in
far from the
itself.
first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening
Gotta
half,
give him another.
well, we haven't seen much in terms of
Still in
yardage.
deep foul.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
What you gonna do? They go white.
Throwing now out of the shotgun.
There you go. There you go. Hit that real quick.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They pick up 14 yards on that one.
You know, they
That gives them
chemistry
the
should be a
first.
lot better. They both is rookies last year. You see that rain on that TV?
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot.
You don't see the rain on. You see that rain on that TV?
It goes for big yardage.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Go! Gravity lying!
Back to throw.
Hurry up, man. There you go.
Completed to his running back.
There go Keenan.
He's got
Wow.
this one down to the 28. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Well, ain't scared, man.
Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest
Oh, that
pass
boy
into
was
far
a backer
more
running back
than a
and
modest
forth.
game.
All set now. First and 10.
Tag! Get the Eagle!
Dropping back to throw.
Mm,
That one is
come on, tight end.
incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up second down.
Ready!
Empty
that
back
play
now.
again.
Running back motions out left.
I hope that defense don't catch on to that crap, man.
They are throwing it again.
There you go.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll
Big
get it
one
down
on
to
his
the
back that
24-yard
time.
line.
He didn't give him that. He seen it.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Take a quick break and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, ready!
We're back and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter two. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on third down. Running back sent in motion left. To the air on third and long.
There it is.
Hits him on the out route. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Two playing, and I don't know if it's the things that rain or something. He ain't been able to keep up with the back. Like to ease him up.
From the red zone on first. Hits him on the in route. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short game. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Yeah,
Give
look
on
at
second. Balls through the defense for a touchdown. The Caps get the game's first points here in the second. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can
Why
score
they brought
rushing
him here?
touchdowns.
That boy
It
got
takes the whole
sprayed.
party
Just
getting involved.
he hard
Yeah,
to-
the burst of the running back was tremendous.
Oh,
How about the
got
launch
hit,
of his
but
blockers
he
right
ate
off the line
that.
of scrimmage?
Like,
That's a
man, get
touchdown
off
the
of me.
entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
All right, London.
With a point
Four,
after, here's
four, four.
Numbison.
Montreal looking like they kind of lit.
Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense.
And no return as
this bounces through the end zone.
Got a nice
for a
sack on
touchback.
3rd down.
At their own 35-yard line.
With the rookie J.D. Riddick. I'm going to have to give you some more touch for.
Okay, ready?
All set to go now from the 35.
Set, hut. Blue, set.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Set, ready, hut.
Looking to throw here. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. He was searching for Kyle Williams that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
It's complete. Kyle Williams. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Spot.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's
Good
intercepted.
charge.
And the Cavs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Worked through his progression, nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a
Except
quarterback's
that ball,
clock,
yeah.
but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
The Caps returning their offense, and this running back to the field.
What
Too
you
much lead
doing,
on that throw.
bro?
That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play.
Boy,
So just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Come on, set. Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that means 1st down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a 1st down, too.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Hits his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're a premium in this league.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 8 yards.
60 by 6.
They'll air it out on 3rd.
It is. Ah!
Oh, someone stepped in. It's
The defensive
intercepted.
lineman got it back.
Wizards are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to
He's
that
still a
football.
little
That's his
faster.
first career interception.
Yeah. 2 defensive linemen, interception,
Their
and
first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
It's oyster. Dang, that boy took that drop back. Played it.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick.
Mm.
Connects with the open man downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Okay.
Run play in Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run here on first down. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
Ready?
Williams out left side. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
A loss of 2 brings up third down and 6.
Come on, set. Ready?
Third and long. They're going to throw.
Oh, and boy, Church has been a thorn. He's a thorn.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, get to down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure.
I think they're trying to set him up. I already know it, though.
And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line.
It's already
Their
out
offense
of
running back out
flip the
now.
switch.
They're coming off their
Defenses
first interception
making
of the
it
game.
real
This
hard
drive
on
now
them.
a chance to rebuild some confidence.
Here we go, set.
Well, motion him out of the backfield left. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Brings up second and 2 at the 23-yard line.
Ready? Count to 60.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they'll start some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him.
Ready, set.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Here he is on third and short. That one's caught by Tillman. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And they're going to have a first down now. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39.
They send a man in motion. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up second down.
Ready?
Takes the handoff. Now to throw.
There he is. There he is.
Gets it through the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good for a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage.
Come on, man. You got to get out of his way.
Just like that.
Got to get out of his way, blocker.
Good work by the defense. Second down coming up. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11.
Ready?
Looking in the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 4.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from London right after this.
Ready?
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for third and 6.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60.
They'll throw third and long.
What is he doing?
Up there, too far behind
Oh
him to
my
adjust.
goodness.
That
What
brings
the hell was he thinking? He
Over the
just
years,
tripped.
the transition to the NFL where the
Goodness
windows to throw
gracious.
are smaller.
Oh,
On third down,
goodness.
smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of
They
bounds and
just
sticks it
wasn't ready.
inside
Like,
their own 10.
did they not know to play on offense? That was crazy.
Okay, ready?
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10.
It's been a crazy game.
Here we go, set.
Throwing now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. That chunk worth a nice
on late
21
last game.
yards. And that gives him a first down.
Went up to spark.
Ready, ready.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He's going to throw this one.
He ain't running for
just
nothing.
couldn't adjust to it. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Come on, set.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first.
It's a gain of 5.
Here they come. This is third and 5.
Set, ready. 52 close. Hut.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds his back complete. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to bring up first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Set, ready.
Here's a throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Number 28.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Having that, boy.
Williams, the intended receiver.
Montreal defense playing great.
6 yards to go.
Here we go.
They must have heard about these boys.
Ready.
Throw here, third down.
Oh,
Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted
nice to
out.
the rough. In the right
Goes for
stride.
17 yards and moves the chains. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
9-yard line.
Here we go. Hut.
He's going to throw it again.
He got to put it over there. He got hit. He's trying to do it.
Going to send him back to the line for second.
Ready, set.
Brings up second and 10.
Down.
Thinking about somebody making it hard.
Sticking to the air here.
Oh, what a dominant.
Finds him on the
What a
crossing
dominant.
route. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal.
Set, hut.
They'll try and punch it in.
Ain't letting him in
He
there.
won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Let's hut.
He gets it again.
Give me that.
And this time
So
he's
give me
in.
that.
Touchdown, London. The Wizards earn the chance to tie before halftime. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Wizards tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Let's go.
Working on first down. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Second down, looking for options. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Like Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
First down, play action.
Yeah.
Complete. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second.
They'll go play action. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
And it's third down. Third and less than a yard.
Ready, set.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Get up. Ready.
I'll throw it.
Get out of bounds. He's not going to get out of bounds in time.
Into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line.
Right.
So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott, and hope you are really today enjoying that dry studio as the rain continues to fall here in our second half. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. This return starts at the 5. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this 3rd quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Ready.
All set to go now from the 35.
Set. Hut.
They go play action on 1st down. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
He threw that at the ground. He did good, Kate.
Intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Ready. Set.
Back to throw now. Short pass caught by his tight end. He's well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
What a pass.
He's got his man. Touchdown. The Wizards take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Great adjustment. On the
Kicking
run.
unit comes out for the extra point.
Keep it back out there.
Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Wizards break that tie and now lead by 7. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Here comes their offense out again. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession.
Ready up.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Stretch the eagle. Stretch the eagle. Ready.
They'll come out throwing.
That's
Finds him over the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
He's gotta be one of the world
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it. Going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Number 86.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Ready. 70. Timberwolf. Set up.
Throwing from the gun.
There you go.
He has the first
There
over
you
the
go,
middle.
son.
Give him 13 on that play. And that gives him the first.
13 yards on the play. And a Montreal first down. A gain of 13 yards.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
The give now out of the shotgun. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
He rolls to his right. Ball's out.
Get the ball.
Lost it. And the defense has got it. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Going to let this one fly deep downfield. Wide open, downfield. Got it! He does it. Touchdown! The Wizards capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Picked up. What that in back there. Gonna take a miracle now. Oh man, that arm hurt. Woke up this run.
Taking team out to try the extra points. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Come back with Hunter. Now after After the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. The Caps back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Airing it out to start this drive. Hits his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Let's go now.
Option give here. He'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Got back to the run school, so you know how they look. Guess he got that.
He's dropping back to throw.
Oh, there it is.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's down to almost... No, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Montreal, 1st down. A gain of 26 yards. 1st down.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Hit it out right. Going deep here for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air.
What move right there?
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here.
Crazy.
Put under his bio. This guy
Mafia tried to lay him out. He was ready for it.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
19.
Throwing it again here. This one's caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here we go. Check.
He keeps this one himself.
Yeah,
It's in. Touchdown. Caps now within 1 score in the 4th. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
For the point after, here's Narvison. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Caps get it back to within 6.
20. Caps 14.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over.
On the ready.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Set. Cut. Set.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. That's his way through a tackle. Driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Let's go. 10 black. Set.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Kyle Williams, the intended receiver. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. The handoff on 3rd and short. Massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got them some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
They're going play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. Red.
Pass play now. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Another drive coming up for this offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced that bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They got 21 yards on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
3rd down from the gun. That's complete. Here's Scott. And he's able to get this down to the 36. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that means 1st down.
1st down. It's a gain of 6.
Working now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now hold on a moment, folks. Got a player in some discomfort after that one. He's going to receive some assistance as we take a brief timeout. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Sticking to the air here. He's throwing deep to the left side. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Jump off, caught by his back.
And
they take him down right along the 30.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
The left side, Tillman has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6. First down, pass.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
70.
He'll throw it. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. And the Wizards, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 12-yard line.
Back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. He picks up 15 on the play. And they're going to have a 1st down now. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. This one goes off right tackle. And he's not going to get anything as that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, just one more shot at.
Back to the well again. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
I believe all the 3 interceptions were by
from the
3
40-yard line
defensive
now.
linemen.
This is 1st and 10.
One more.
Here we go. Check.
Another carry for him. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
They give it to him again. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Ready. 33, yellow. Ready.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
The Wizards getting all set to punt. Brad Robbins will kick it away. And hey, we see how under the football.
3 seconds, no timeout. 81 yards to go.
Back out runs their offense.
81 yards.
And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I go down in 28 seconds.
Got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him.
Wow.
2nd and 3 now. Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
And 3 yards to go.
Looking to throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Down by 6. No choice but to go for this.
Here we go. Champion Lions.
Desperation time here.
And
they get to roll it down.
That's
What a
how you
play
do
for
it.
the second. That should just about put a
Lucky
bow on this
boy.
one.
Well, this one never
Yeah,
had a
it's
chance.
Montreal,
Between the
the
pressure
second
right
loss,
there in his face
back-to-back
and the coverage
week.
downfield, quarterback
London.
still should have at least thrown
Who's
it up
the
there
record
and
of
given
4-0?
somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Still
Yeah,
in
this
season.
offense ready to head back out. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down. As a quarterback, take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life. You make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. Well, look again, it's just a good start to this season. Might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them